Hello everybody, my name is Jeremy Costi, and today I'm going to be sharing a story with you guys that I found on mentalfloss.com. In 2000, a man in Crofton, Maryland had purchased 2 snakehead fish to make a soup for his sick sister. When his sister surprisingly recovered faster than he had expected, he placed the 2 fish in a local pond. When officials caught word of this, they made the decision to poison the pond to try to prevent the spread of this invasive species. To their dismay, and little did they know, that the snakehead fish is capable of living out of the water for days and is also capable of walking. So in 2004, they found traces of this fish in the Potomac River. Invasive species is a huge issue in our ecosystem that must be controlled. So today I will be covering the issues with invasive species, some preventative measures and solutions, and I'm going to paint a picture for you guys what will happen if we do nothing to control this issue. Okay, so with that being said, let's get started. According to the National Invasive Species Information Center, invasive species are plants, animals, or pathogens that are non-native to an ecosystem and under consideration and whose introduction causes or is likely to cause harm. So what is really the issue with invasive species? Well, one, they prey on native species and they also outcompete them for their food sources. They also can carry diseases. An example of this is the West Nile virus. I'm sure you guys have heard of it, but the West Nile virus is not native to the United States. It was actually introduced from African tiger mosquitoes that are not native to the United States either. According to WebMD, 1 in 1,500 people actually die from the West Nile virus. So it's not only affecting nature, guys, it's affecting our own lives. People are dying from the introduction of invasive species. Another issue with invasive species is they destroy the livelihood of people. The feral pig, which was introduced in the 1900s as a domesticated livestock, escaped from fences, holes in fences and stuff of that nature, and became a huge problem because, one, they're extremely aggressive, but also they have a very large food chain. So they're capable of clearing a whole field of crops in a matter of a day, which was a huge problem for farmers, especially in Texas. So it's not just affecting our lives in the sense of it's killing people, but it's also affecting people's money. According to nature.org, invasive species cost $120 billion a year to control. That's money that's coming out of our hard-earned tax money. So now that I've identified a huge problem, what can we do to fix it? Well, here are some simple things you can do, all right? One is just being educated, all right? Don't plant natives, only plant native species in your garden, right? Those exotic plants, I know they're tempting, they might be beautiful, stuff of that nature, but those seeds can spread and be part of the ecosystem, and you could not even know that you spread an invasive species. Also, if you guys report a sighting, if you notice an animal that is not typically in your guys' habitat or your local environment, report it. You guys can go on to www.invasivespecies.wa.gov, and there'll be a list of instructions on how you can report that sighting. Also, you guys want to regularly clean your boots. You guys want to clean your boats, tires, your hiking gear, because you can actually carry invasive species from one location to another without even knowing it. All right. And another thing you guys can do that is really big is just volunteering. All right. The National Association of Plant Pest Councils will not only give you the tools to find those invasive species, but you can monitor them, map them, and remove them, which makes a big difference, guys. So I covered some solutions, guys, but what would happen if we did nothing to fix this problem? Imagine you have a family member, okay, that's gotten sick because somebody who traveled to another country, contracted a virus, didn't do the proper measures, didn't go see a doctor before coming through customs, and got your family infected. A good example of this is something along the lines of the Ebola virus, all right? This could really hurt lives, all right? Do you want to be that person? I don't, all right? So today I covered the issue with invasive species, how they outcompete, native species and also prey on them. I also covered some solutions, preventive measures, so that cleanliness, making sure you clean your gear, your hiking boots, your tires. And I also covered what would happen if we did nothing, all right? Listen guys, this is a huge issue, and I challenge all of you to go out there and volunteer, all right? Get educated, participate, get involved in your community, and make a difference. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a message on my video. Thank you.